Hi everyone, I am Sambaya Pelluri, Assistant Professor in Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. As part of lecture series on linear ICs and applications, today I am going to discuss about applications of op-amp using 741. The objectives of this topic are inverting amplifier using 741 op-amp, analysis of inverting amplifier with ideal conditions of op-amp, analysis of amplifier with finite open loop gain. Later, we discuss inverting summing amplifier and its analysis and conclusions. The first one is inverting voltage amplifier. Inverting voltage amplifier circuit is given here. In this circuit, the input is applied at inverting terminal of op-amp through resistor Rin. Rf is the feedback resistor which is connected between output terminal and input terminal of op-amp. Here, op-amp is assumed as ideal op-amp. For ideal op-amp, differential input voltage is 0. So, therefore, V1 equal to V2 equal to 0. Here, the node V2 is said as virtual ground. What do you mean by virtual ground? The node V2 is not physically connected to the ground, but it maintains ground potential due to the differential input voltage is 0 of ideal op-amp. So that's why that V2 node is said as virtual ground. Another ideal condition of op-amp is high input impedance. Due to high input impedance, op-amp don't sink any current. Let's see the gain calculation of inverting amplifier. In this circuit, IN is assumed as the current which is flowing in Rin, and IF is assumed as the current which is flowing in RF. If you take KCL equation at node V2, sum of entering currents are equal to sum of leaving currents. For ideal op-amp, the terminal currents are 0, therefore IN equal to IF. IN can be written as Vin by R, IF can be written as minus V0 by RF. Therefore, V0 equal to minus of RF by R into Vin. Here, minus sign represents the output signal is 180 degrees phase shift with the input signal, and RF by R is the gain of an amplifier. If R is equivalent to RF, then V0 equal to minus Vin. So, the circuit behaves like an inverter. If RF by R is some constant K, then the circuit is called inverting amplifier or scale changer voltages. Next, in the previous case, we have seen gain calculation of inverting amplifier with ideal op-amp. In this case, we are going to see the gain calculation of inverting amplifier by taking finite open loop gain of op-amp. When the op-amp has finite open loop gain, the equivalent circuit is like this. So in this case, the inverting terminal voltage is minus V0 by A. Again, write the KCL equation at inverting terminal of op-amp. So I1 is the current in Rn, can be written as V1 minus of minus V naught by A by R1. The same current is flowing in R2 also. Why? Because the op amp doesn't take any current. Then V naught equal to minus V naught by A minus I1 R2. So substitute I1 current equation in this equation. So the final overall gain of inverting amplifier is minus R2 by R1 by 1 plus R2 by R1 by A, where A is open loop gain of op amp. If open loop gain of op amp is infinity, then in the denominator 1 plus R2 by R1 by A is very, very small. Again, the overall gain of an amplifier is minus R2 by R1. So this is the gain equation of inverting amplifier in terms of open loop gain of op amp. This is inverting amplifier. So is the input signal with a frequency 40 Hz is applied, and input signal peak to peak is set at 3 volts, and feedback resistance is 3 kilo ohms, input resistance is 1 kilo ohm. So the gain of this inverting amplifier is 3. So the first one is the input signal, the next one is the output signal. So the output signal, the peak to peak is 9 volts, and if you see, input and output signal are in out of phase. Next, inverting summer. This circuit behaves as a summing amplifier. So 3 input signals are applied through resistor RA, RB and RC to inverting terminal of op amp. So the output of the circuit is sum of input signals VA, VB and VC. Let's see the analysis of this circuit. Depending upon the values of RF and the input resistors RA, RB and RC, the circuit can be used as a summing amplifier or scaling amplifier or averaging amplifier. As per ideal conditions of op amp, V1 equal to V2 and the current drawn by the op amp is 0. So therefore, KCL equation at node V2 is I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to IF. I1 is VA by RA, I2 is VB by RB, I3 is VC by RC. So finally, output voltage equation is minus RF by R into VA plus VB plus VC. So this equation means the output voltage is equal to negative sum of all inputs times the gain of the circuit RF by R. Hence, the circuit is called summing amplifier. When RF equal to R, the output voltage is equivalent to negative sum of all inputs. So V naught equal to minus of VA plus VB plus VC. Let's see when it behaves as a averaging amplifier. Again take the output equation of summing amplifier, that is V naught equal to minus of RF by RA into VA plus RF by RB into VB plus RF by RC into VC. Assume RA equal to RB equal to RC, that is equivalent to R, and RF by R is equivalent to 1 by N, where N is number of inputs. In this case, RF by R equal to 1 by 3 because number of inputs are 3. Finally, the output voltage equation V naught equal to minus of VA plus VB plus VC by 3. Therefore, the circuit can be used as an averaging circuit in which the output voltage is equivalent to average of all the input voltages. So it is summing amplifier. So the first one is the, so here two input signals are given. We know that summing amplifier gives sum of the two input signals. In the given circuit, the feedback resistor and input resistor values are same. So output signal is equivalent to sum of two input signals. So the first signal, the peak to peak is 3 volts. The second signal, peak to peak is 3 volts. Then output signal is sum of two input signals. So output signal peak to peak is 6 volts. If you see the output waveforms, both the input signals are in phase, but output signal is out of phase with the input signals because it is a inverting summing amplifier. The conclusions are: inverting amplifier gives amplified signal with 180 degrees phase shift, and we have verified the gain expression by considering the open loop gain of the op amp. Next we have seen inverting summing amplifier, and under different conditions it acts as summing amplifier, scaling amplifier and averaging amplifier. So these are the references. So first 1 and 2 are main references, and simulation part is taken from the reference 3. Thank you.